Now, I've got a bit of explaining to do, in all honesty. I'm sorry about the last couple parts being lower quality. What had happened was, I did this already, but my... shit. Okay, that was a lot quicker. I did this already, but what had happened was the recording corrupted. And since there was no way I could redo this, I was able to retrieve the footage, but it was in lower quality. So I'm sorry that that happened, but it was either that or I was going to be totally fucked and I had no way of redoing this. But that was the... You dare to Chandru Mizar, insolent earth scum, you will regret this. As you watch your something... I can't... I don't like the text in this game because I can't read it. But anyways, while this goes on, the recording messed up, so I was able to retrieve some of the previously saved footage, but of course it was in lower quality. I figured it was better than nothing, so I kept it. I could have redone Lupus, but since the capacity's already been picked up, I was forced to just keep it. So here I am back with hopefully better quality, assuming this recording doesn't corrupt too. So I'm sorry about that. Truly I am. But that was the fight with Mizar. It's really very pathetically easy. But of course, this isn't the end. Basically what has happened was Mizar has crashed into an asteroid which he plans on killing into Earth. Of course, we don't see Earth, and I did say Rith Issa was the closest thing to Earth, but Rith Issa isn't Earth. I think it's just a representation of it. But what's gonna happen is King Jeff here is he's got a ship for us to use, but the parts have been scattered all around. So we've got to fly all around the galaxy to get these parts just for a ship. But King Jeff himself is holding one of the ship parts and refuses to let us have it unless we save all of the tribals, which is kind of fucking messed up. But first, what he's going to do is give us a little bit of a favor. I don't know if it's already been said or not. I'm not paying attention to the text. By the way, I'm eating gobstoppers. That's right, pure fucking sugar, hardened into a ball. It's colored. That's gonna be a recording session, alright? Since I'm pretty sure it's already been said, King Jeff plans on helping us with an upgrade. And not only will this upgrade benefit us, but it will allow everybody to go to any planet they want. Like, Lupus can go to Sekhmet, or Juno can go to Rith Issa. Stuff like that. Now, this is cool. What these upgrades do is they give us the ability to fly. And I'm not quite sure, but I think it also makes it... I imagine, since it's armor, that we take less damage, but it's never been said, so I don't really know. I doubt it, but hey, possible. Look at Juno. Fucking badass. Vila. Well, it's good to see she's not as revealing. And Lupus is by far the coolest, because he's got a tank built for himself. It's hilarious. I love it. That's what makes Lupus such a badass. It's just the fact that he has his own tank. And the idea of this little tank rolling on a treadmill is oddly amusing to me. A treadmill on a treadmill. I mean, come on, what the hell? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take out some stuff with Juno. I believe everyone's just going to start off at Mizars Palace anyway, so, you know, no worry there. I believe I've said all I really need to as far as the footage goes. Sorry again, truly I am. But I figured some footage was better than none. My other plan was that if I couldn't retrieve the footage, I would just have to do it with Lupus, explain, and then redo it with Juno and Vila as they have their upgrades, which would kind of make me look like an asshole. So I'm just really grateful I got the footage back. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? I tried adding text into it to maybe make it a little more entertaining. Plus, I enjoyed that recording session. I had quite a bit of commentary. I was having fun with it. I didn't want that to go to waste. So I did text to make it just maybe a little more amusing. It's kind of funny though, because the text took up like an extra 20 MB in my videos. I don't know, something about that. It's like pathetic and hilarious. Well, anyways, as you see from my random talking, Juno has turned into an ant, or a drone. A sniper one at that. Lupus cannot use transformation pads. Only Juno and Vila can. And you will find these around the place. There's only a couple, I believe, so like 3 off the top of my head. And this is going to be one of them. This is a really, really fun... What the hell? Okay. It's a really, really fun game. I love it. And the funny thing is, they used a beta test room for this game that they also used in Diddy Kong Racing and Mickey Speedway. People believe it was to test out the racing abilities, and you know what? I wouldn't doubt that, actually. It's real simple. All you gotta do is just push up on the control stick and hit A for boost. It's really easy, and it's really fun. I like the fact that they threw this in. Shit. And this might upset some fanboys or whatever, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say this now. Even if Rare wasn't sold off to Microsoft, it still wouldn't necessarily surprise me if they did throw in racing into Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, I doubt they would have made it a pure racing game, but the idea of racing in Banjo-Kazooie probably wouldn't... It probably would have happened anyway, actually. I mean, they threw it in this, they threw it in Diddy Kong. Who's to say they wouldn't have stopped there? I mean, they did Banjo Pilot. I don't know, just a thought that kind of hit me. Anyway, you're stuck in this 3-lap race. You can only have like 1 power-up at a time. And it's just limited to bombs, oil slick, and boost. Boost, of course, you can collect as many as you fucking feel. I love this racing, though. I like how it also says I'm going like 300 miles per hour. That is such an over-exaggeration, it's hilarious. And also, the fun thing you can do is in multiplayer mode, you can actually do this racing. And I'm kind of a fag for multiplayer, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. So if a game doesn't have a good multiplayer, that kind of takes it away a bit for me. But yeah, you can do this racing, and it's really fun. I enjoy it. I'm really glad they threw it in. It's kind of entertaining. And the prize for this is a shit piece. So that's already 1 out of 11 taken care of. I would count 12, but it involves the tribals, and that's going to take a while. So, let me just go ahead and put this bitch in park. And I wonder, can I just leave? Because I think I can. I can. Well, hot damn! There is that to take care of, though, which is now done. So, I think it's time we collected all the tribals here on the walkway first, before we explore anything else crazy. In this part, we're going to be just playing around as Juno, and then in the next recording session, I'm going to be showing off the co-op feature with 2 levels. And we're gonna be exploring a bunch of new areas, getting a bunch of shit we couldn't before. It's gonna be mad fun. About 16 minutes in. I imagine this... Unfortunately, though, the thing about this part of the game is now I don't necessarily know when a part's going to end or when it's going to start. I mean, unless it's a brand new area, then, you know, I can just throw in that brand new area. But, like, I imagine right now this is probably just going to continue on from the Mizar recording. But, yeah, this is a fuel pad. As I said, you get jetpacks. So, just walk right off the edge here, grab this tribal. Let's just fly straight up. Get that tribal. And it is limited, so it can range, you know, as much as it chooses to. The most, of course, you can get is 100, but that is not often that you will see fuel pads go that high. So, we'll settle for 20. I mean, 20 is more than enough. Just jump around here. Shit. Okay, we're good. Okay, jump. Oh, no! Shit. Anyways, we're back up here. It's kind of amusing, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. Now we can go in here, and that is opened with Juno having the crowbar. So only Juno can get all the tribals in the walkway. And, of course you need an upgrade in order to do this, though, because of the fuel pads. But, anyways, down here should be the last of our tribals, so let's take some heads. Here's a bunch of shield drones. And yes, as you very well saw, these shurikens can take out more than one drone at a time. I was having so much fun with this shit last night. I was taking out like freaking 5 in a row. I loved it. Sweet. Screw you, man. Aww. The only bad thing about this place is you can't really quite tell where... There we go. Yeah, that's better. So, that should be all the tribals and everything down here. Let me just check real quick, because I'm a bit of a stupid box. Right there is a special, which is your shit parts. I got them all. By the way, I didn't break my jaw, that was the gobstopper. I think I'm gonna stop eating this. It's funny though, because this part has like exciting music for no reason. Rithy, so I don't even know why I threw it in. Well then, that takes care of that, so let's go back to our Shippington, and then I think this will mark it off for this part. So it's been Jet Force Gemini, this is JC4R. I'll see you guys in the next part, when we go explore a new area of the SS Anubis that we didn't see before. And then I'm gonna try getting something we couldn't before on the SS Anubis, and from there, I don't even fucking know. So, see you guys later then. Damn right, it's most lethal.